Hey guys, WWE Fan Talk here. Today I am doing my 2018 SummerSlam predictions live. As you can see, I'm sure you guys are going to find this interesting. I put both side plates for the main event at SummerSlam. I put Brock Lesnar's side plate on one side, and I put Roman's on the other. And basically what I'm going to do is whoever wins, I'm going to replace the side plate of the loser. So say Lesnar wins, I'm going to take the Roman plate off. And say Roman wins, I'm going to take this plate off. But we're going to get into that a little bit later. But for now, we're going to start off with the kickoff part of the show. Alrighty, guys. I'm sure you guys are pumped for the SummerSlam predictions as well as I am. I'm pretty pumped for them. But we're going to start off with the kickoff show, guys. We're starting off with Andrade Cien Almas versus and Selena Vega, and Rusev and Lana. This is the kickoff show. So I'm going to tell you what my prediction is. I feel like both sides need this. I don't necessarily think one needs it more than the other, but I'm going to go with Andrade Cien Almas and Selena Vega just because they've been on fire lately, and I just feel like it's the right decision, and I don't really care about this match, but that's my prediction. Next up, we have the next kickoff show, Cruiserweight Championship match, Cedric Alexander versus Drew Gulak. And, that's for the Cruiserweight Championship. I don't know why the Cruiserweights are always on the kickoff show. I think that's kind of stupid. They have their own show. But I'm going to go with Cedric Alexander. He's on a roll with the championship. I don't think he's going to lose it. There hasn't really been an opponent that's, as good as him or that, that's given him a run for his money yet. So maybe Drew Gulak is the guy to do that, but I think Cedric Alexander is going to pick up the win. Otherwise, but yeah, guys, that's my prediction. Cedric Alexander to pick up the win. Maybe have Neville come back and defeat him for the title, but I don't think that's ever going to happen. Cedric Alexander to pick up the win and retain the Cruiserweight Championship. Next up, we have Finn Balor versus Constable Corbin. I don't know why it says Baron Corbin on here. I have all my predictions printed out. I got them from a website, but I don't know why it doesn't say Constable Corbin. That's his name kind of now. But anyways, I'm going to go with Finn Balor on this one just because Baron Corbin really doesn't need it. He's just the Constable of Raw, and this isn't really going to hurt him at all, I don't think. I like Constable Corbin better than Baron Corbin. I think that the whole Constable Corbin thing has been very interesting, and I like it a lot. But I'm going to go with Finn Balor. I don't know if it's going to be Demon Finn or whatever, but I think it's going to end the feud with Finn Balor winning. Maybe have Finn Balor win the #1 contendership for the Universal Championship down the line or something. But then again, I don't think that's ever going to happen in anytime soon, pretty much. Finn Balor to pick up the win. Next up, we have the Raw Tag Team Championship match. Here, I'm going to get the Raw Tag Team title down from the wall right here just for this prediction. So here we have the Raw Tag Team Championship, and I'm actually very excited for this one, and the reason I am is because it's the Revival. I love the Revival, guys. One of my favorite NXT tag teams to come up to the main roster, and it's the Revival versus the B-Team. The B-Team are the current Raw Tag Team Champions. I'm going to go with the Revival in this one just because I think, I already like the B-Team. I know a lot of people don't. I think it's kind of funny, and it's interesting, and it's just, something different. But, I think we should have some fighting, hardcore champions on Raw representing the tag team division. And I don't want to get sick of the B-Team as Raw Tag Team Champions. I know that they do that a lot in WWE. They kind of, hold the title on for too long, and then you kind of get sick of that tag team or something. That's kind of how I felt with Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy. I kind of got sick of their tag team title run. But I'm going to go with the Revival on this one to pick up the win. If they do not win, then all hope is lost for the Revival. So my prediction, the Revival. Alrighty, guys, next up we have the SmackDown Tag Team titles. I'm not going to get it down, it's right there, just because I'm not really excited for this match. I think we've seen this match before, guys. I think we saw it at WrestleMania. Hold on one second, I'm going to give a shout-out to Yusuf Benjolan. I don't know if I said that right, but there's your shout-out, guys. So I'm going to give a shout-out every few minutes, just for you guys. SmackDown Tag Team Championship, the Bludgeon Brothers versus the New Day. And I'm not really excited for this just because, we've seen the titles on both guys, and I think it's just kind of, who cares? I'm just going to go with the Bludgeon Brothers on this one. The New Day have been on fire lately, but I don't really feel like it's time for the Bludgeon Brothers, even though they haven't really been doing anything at all. They're pretty dominant, but I don't really feel like it's time, if they got the titles taken off, I just don't feel it. I don't feel that they're ready to get the titles off. So I'm going to go with the Bludgeon Brothers on this one. I'm hoping for the Bludgeon Brothers versus the Bar in a Hell in a Cell. No, it would be great if it was the Bludgeon Brothers versus the New Day versus the Bar in a Hell in a Cell. That would just be insane. You could like shove Sheamus off the top of the Hell in a Cell through a table or something. That would just be insane. But anyways, guys, I'm going to go with the Bludgeon Brothers to retain. Moving on to this other half of the show, we have the Money in the Bank briefcase. I'm so excited for this, guys. This is one of the matches I'm very excited for. I actually really do like this card. A lot of people don't like this card, but I'm very impressed and very happy with it. But it's the Money in the Bank briefcase. Braun Strowman, the current Money in the Bank holder, versus Kevin Owens, guys. Originally, I was gonna go with Kevin Owens, but I don't really know, because I can see it going both ways. I can see Kevin Owens cashing in, and I can see Braun Strowman cashing in. But I don't really... I wasn't happy with Braun Strowman holding the briefcase in the beginning to begin with. But, Kevin Owens could have Jinder Mahal kind of interfere or something, have Kevin Owens win the Money in the Bank briefcase. But I think the reason why they're putting so many stipulations and stuff is trying to get everybody to believe that Kevin Owens is going to have more of the advantage to win the Money in the Bank briefcase. But I don't think it's going to happen. I think Braun Strowman is just going to retain the Money in the Bank briefcase. If Kevin Owens wins it, I'm going to be so pumped and so excited because, I would not mind Kevin Owens being Universal Champion again. I wasn't the biggest fan of it at first, but I like it. But we're moving on to another shout-out, guys. Mad Fam Ripley. Can I get a shout out on the Ripleys? There you go. There's your shout out. Make sure to go follow Mad Fam Ripley right there, guys. Make sure to go follow them. But yeah, guys, my prediction: Braun Strowman to retain. WWE could pull a cashing in later that night, but you never know. I'm gonna get into that in a little bit. But Braun Strowman to retain the Money in the Bank briefcase. I'm not the biggest fan. I mean, I love Braun Strowman and all, but the whole Money in the Bank thing is just kind of to me with, so far. There hasn't really been anything revolved around the Money in the Bank briefcase. There hasn't been any false cash-ins. There hasn't been anything where he runs in, false cash-in, he runs in and doesn't cash it in or something like that. There hasn't been anything like that, so, I don't know, it's kind of been boring. I don't really expect Braun Strowman to cash in. But you never know. So my prediction, Braun Strowman. Next up, we have the United States Championship match. It is Shinsuke Nakamura versus the charismatic enigma, Jeff Hardy. And guys, my prediction is just Shinsuke Nakamura, but just because it's going to be Jeff Hardy versus Randy Orton in a Hell in a Cell, I guarantee it. That's my prediction. I think that's just going to happen. But, a lot of people are going to get mad. Why does Jeff Hardy always lose? Blah, 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 blah. People should just be grateful that Jeff Hardy is even in the WWE because... for the longest time, he was, in Impact and other companies, I think Ring of Honor. But I'm just grateful to have Jeff Hardy in the WWE. And, it's just going to be awesome to see Jeff Hardy with his face paint versus Shinsuke Nakamura. This is a match I've wanted to see for a while. It had been 2 times. Shinsuke beat him in 10 seconds or something like that. And then the other time they actually did have a match, and Jeff Hardy was this close to winning, but Randy Orton cost Jeff Hardy the match. So I'm going to go with Shinsuke. Maybe Shinsuke goes on a feud with Ty Dillinger. I think that would be kind of cool at Hell in a Cell. Maybe have Shinsuke versus Ty Dillinger versus R-Truth or something. I know that kind of sounds silly. But, kind of gives Ty Dillinger a boost or something like that in a match. And it gives him, a title match. I mean, last year I believe he did have a title match at, I think it was Hell in a Cell. But yeah, guys, I'm going to go Shinsuke Nakamura to retain the United States Championship. Moving on, we have the Intercontinental Championship match, Dolph Ziggler versus Seth Rollins. And I'm just going to say this right now, guys, that this match is this feud is totally world title worthy. I don't care what anybody said. I've loved every single one of their matches. From the point where Dolph Ziggler won the Intercontinental title to the rematch, which I saw live, I love that match, to the Iron Man match. I know a lot of people were disappointed in the Iron Man match, but I loved it. I loved the Iron Man match, especially because, we hadn't seen an Iron Man match in a long time, and the crowd counting down and stuff like that, I don't really care. I just hate when people complain about that match because I actually really liked it a lot. But I'm going to go with Oh wait, before I get my prediction, let's talk about the whole Dean Ambrose situation. We have Dolph Ziggler in his corner is going to be Drew McIntyre, and the Seth Rollins corner, Dean Ambrose made his long-awaited return after a few months with a new look. He's beefed up, he's buzz cut his hair, and he has that heel look. And I think that's a reason. There's a reason why he got that look, and I think it's because this Sunday he is making his heel turn. I think that's just great. I'm not gonna really be mad if they do a heel turn. I think Dean Ambrose is great, either face or heel. I don't care, but I think Dean Ambrose should be the one to turn heel. I think it's gonna be absolutely amazing. We've never seen Dean Ambrose heel other than the Shield, and it's gonna be cool because we've already seen Dean Ambrose face Seth Rollins heel. Go at it at Hell in a Cell. So why not have Dean Ambrose be heel, Seth Rollins be face for the Intercontinental title in a Hell in a Cell next month? I think that's just great. But my prediction is Seth Rollins is going to come in. Maybe Dean comes in and helps him or something like that. Seth Rollins curb stomp, wins the title, celebrating, do the Shield fist bump, and then boom, Dirty Deeds or something like that, and just beat the crap out of Seth Rollins. Just like put him through a table and just hit him with a chair, just beat him down so bad that he doesn't even come on to Monday Night Raw the next day, and then have Dean Ambrose just beat the crap out of him and be like, I got injured and I was automatically replaced by Jason Jordan, blah, 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 and maybe have that feud or something like that. And I think that would just be great, just have Dean Ambrose turn heel, win the Intercontinental title in the Hell in a Cell. I think that's a great thing. Maybe Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre get drafted to SmackDown Live, and they go in a title picture or something. Maybe Drew turns on Dolph. But I have heard some rumors about Dolph and McIntyre being in the main event picture. But I don't know. I don't really care if Dolph Ziggler loses the title. I think Dolph Ziggler is good either way without the title. He's had so much momentum with the championship that I feel like he doesn't need it now because he has Drew McIntyre with him, and a lot of people do want them to split up right now. But I don't feel like it's time for them to split up as a group. Maybe down the line eventually. But my prediction to win the Intercontinental Championship back. Not Dolph Ziggler, Seth Rollins. Moving on, we have this SmackDown Women's Championship. Let me go get that real quick, guys. Alrighty, guys. If you have not seen this video review or unboxing on the SmackDown Women's Championship, make sure to go check that out right now. It's a pretty lit review. And I actually really do like this championship. It's actually very tiny, and the background is actually kind of glossy, just like the real one. But anyways, we have this match, and I'm actually very excited for this. This is probably the match I'm most excited for the women in a long time, if that makes any sense. The way I said it kind of sounded weird. But it's Carmella, the current SmackDown Women's Champion, versus Becky Lynch versus Charlotte. And I gotta be honest, guys. Hey, before I move on, I'm going to give another shout-out. Speaky Boy, there is your shout-out. You gave me a bunch of thumbs up or whatever that is, so I'm going to give you a shout-out. Speaky Boy, make sure to go follow him. Or her, whoever. But yeah, guys, there is the SmackDown Women's Championship. We have Carmella, the current champion, which I hate her title run. It's just awful, guys. I'm sorry, it's just awful. She's doing her job. She's just doing her character, but I'm just not a fan of it, And then we have Becky Lynch, the ultimate babyface, versus Charlotte. And I think the only reason why Charlotte is in this match is to make Becky Lynch get screwed over. Some way, somehow, some way. It's going to be Charlotte winning back her SmackDown Women's Championship. I think that's the way it's going to go. I think that's perfect. That way it can move on to Becky Lynch. Not so much as a heel, but, maybe Charlotte turn... I don't think Charlotte should turn heel, though. I think it should be, 50-50. Not so much heel, not so much babyface. Just in between, guys. But I think Becky Lynch should chase the title at Charlotte. Maybe have the second ever women's Hell in a Cell match. I think that would be much better than the first ever women's. But maybe have Becky Lynch versus Charlotte for this belt in a Hell in a Cell. That would just be gold, guys. My opinion. But my prediction to win back the SmackDown Women's Championship is Charlotte Flair. Moving on, we do have the Raw Women's Championship. Mine is over there somewhere. I'm not going to get up again. But we have Alexa Bliss versus Ronda Rousey. And I really like Ronda Rousey. I used to not like Ronda Rousey a lot. But, I think she should win the Raw Women's Championship, It wouldn't hurt the WWE Universe that much. I'm kind of sick of Alexa Bliss, to be honest. She's a great performer, great actress, great in the ring and all that. But I'm just kind of sick of her title run because it's just kind of gotten boring and stuff. And she gets beat up. The whole bully thing with Nia Jax, that was just garbage after a while. So I'm going to go with Ronda Rousey. I think Ronda Rousey should just go on a streak. Kind of like Asuka did. Just have her just go on like a just destruction streak of the Raw Women's Championship and just destroy the whole roster until next year Charlotte comes over to Raw or something and fights Ronda Rousey, or the other way around, or something like that. But, I don't think that Ronda Rousey should lose this match at all. She was the baddest, or is the baddest woman alive, and I just think that if you have the 5 foot of Fury, Alexa Bliss beat her, that's just going to be garbage, it's going to be awful, and it's just going to ruin the whole reason why you brought Ronda Rousey to the WWE. So, my prediction is going to be Ronda Rousey. I think she should just destroy Alexa Bliss in like 10 seconds. Screw it, I don't care. I'm so sick of Alexa Bliss, I'm so sick of everybody complaining about this. Ronda Rousey doesn't deserve it, blah, blah, blah. Screw it, let's just have Ronda Rousey as champion. I think it's going to be something new, something fun, and I hope everybody likes it because I'm going to like it. So, moving on, my prediction, Ronda Rousey. Moving on, we have the actually, no. I don't know why it says the Universal Championship match. I'm going to do the WWE Championship match right here. We got the title, the WWE World Heavyweight title, or just the WWE title. As you can see, we have the AJ plates right there. And these plates are staying on this belt. You know why? Because AJ Styles is retaining in this match. There's a whole reason why AJ Styles is going to retain at this pay-per-view. And it's because he's on the cover of 2K19. They're not going to put AJ Styles on the cover of 2K19 and then take the championship right off of him. That'd be a waste of, putting him on the cover. I think might as well put him as WWE champion on the cover of the game. We haven't had that in a while. I think the only one who's ever done that was CM Punk. But, there could always be a Hell in a Cell rematch. But, my prediction will be AJ Styles to retain the championship, just because he's on the cover of 2K19, which kind of sounds silly. Or it could be the other way around. Samoa Joe could always win, and AJ wins it back at Hell in a Cell or something. That could also be my second-hand prediction. But I'm going to go with AJ Styles to retain, just because I don't think it's time for him to take the title off. I don't really feel the momentum of Samoa Joe coming in to take the title just yet. But if Samoa Joe gets rolled up or something like that at SummerSlam, or gets beat clean, maybe Samoa Joe can be like, I want a match in the Hell in a Cell, and it could be Samoa Joe picking up his WWE Championship in a Hell in a Cell. We have not had a WWE Championship change hands in a Hell in a Cell in quite some time, so I think that'd be a great match, guys. I definitely think that AJ Styles will retain, and this feud will pick up until, Hell in a Cell. But yeah, guys, that is it for that one. We are moving on to the main event. Let me hook this back up for you guys. Alrighty, so I just hung up my championship. If you have not seen that video yet, make sure to go check out me hanging up my championship belts on the wall. And by the way, I'm sorry I haven't posted in about a week. I've been kind of busy, and I haven't really had anything to review yet for you guys. So that's why I'm doing this live stream for SummerSlam predictions. I am getting a package in from Ringside Collectibles soon, so you can look out for that. And I have a bunch of other stuff ready. And also, you guys wanted to see the NXT vlog? That's coming right to you soon, so you can look out for that. That's a great vlog. I'm super excited for it. But anyways, we have the main event of SummerSlam. This is the match I am so excited for. Everybody hates Roman Reigns. Everybody hates Brock Lesnar. I like Roman Reigns. I mean, I don't really like Brock Lesnar anymore. But, I like Roman Reigns. I think this is going to be a great match. People can say what they want. They can have hate towards Roman Reigns. It's not really going to hurt me. I don't care. I like Roman Reigns. And, yeah, there is a reason why I put both side plates on this championship, and that is because they're fighting each other. And if Brock Lesnar wins, I will remove this side plate. If Brock Lesnar loses, I will put the other Roman on this plate right here. But yeah, guys, I am pumped for this match. There's so many ways that this can go down, guys. I did watch My Damn Toys predictions. He did mention a lot of the things I was thinking and stuff like that. So if you want to check that out, make sure to go look up My Damn Toys predictions. Those are really good. But there's so many different ways this can happen. You could, have Braun Strowman cash in. You could have Roman Reigns turn to heel. You could have Brock Lesnar win clean. You can have Kevin Owens cash in. You could have Paul Heyman turning on Lesnar. You could do so many different things, guys. But I'm gonna do just a very, very different prediction, and nobody else is gonna predict this one. I have a feeling. And I'm just kind of sick of it because, I've predicted Roman Reigns to win the WWE Championship 4 years in a row. Every single championship match, I've predicted Roman Reigns to win the championship. And the reason why is because the first time I got the championship thing wrong, I was like, or the championship prediction wrong and he lost, I'm like, oh, well, he's going to win the title because he didn't win at WrestleMania. And then, the rumors about Roman winning the championship at WrestleMania. I'm like, oh yeah, he's going to win the title because of those rumors. He lost. And then I'm like, you know what, he didn't win at WrestleMania because he didn't get the crowd pop. So he's going to win at the Greatest Royal Rumble. He technically won at the Greatest Royal Rumble, but he lost again. So you know what? A lot of you are going to say, Tanner, just predict Roman Reigns because he's going to win the title this time. I'm not going to predict Roman Reigns. No matter how much I love Roman Reigns, he's not going to win just because I feel like I don't even know what to predict. I can't even trust WWE at this point because, I kind of feel like Brock Lesnar's going to retain and do the whole UFC thing. You never know. I don't really know why he would lose it at SummerSlam. He has held it for like a year now or longer than a year. Coming up on 2 years, I think. Next year, I think. But anyways, it's just, I don't really know. I don't know if he's going to retain the title or if he's going to lose the title. I'm going to predict he's going to retain the championship, though, just because I don't really see Roman winning, I mean, I want to, but all of my hopes are gone for that because of the last 3 times or 2 times he's had the match with Lesnar, which I'm pretty bummed out. I'm going to be rooting for Roman Reigns. I could kind of see Roman winning, but also at the same time, maybe not. But leave your predictions in the comment down below for that match. Do you think Braun Strowman is going to cash in? Do you think Kevin Owens is going to cash in? Do you think Roman Reigns is going to finally win this championship right here? And we're going to see these plates on this belt right here. But leave your predictions, guys. I heard a rumor that it's going to be, what's up, Brett Alive? There's, hey, 5th or whatever shout out this is. Make sure to go follow Brett Alive. He has a great YouTube channel. It's kind of like mine. But he does a lot of action figures and that kind of stuff. But yeah, guys, make sure to go make sure to go follow Brett Alive. But anyways, what do you think your predictions are? Or comment down below. I did hear a rumor that it's going to be Roman with the title versus Kevin Owens versus Braun Strowman in a Hell in a Cell. I don't really think that's going to happen, though. I just don't really see where this is going to go. I'm really excited for this match, but at the same time, I'm just kind of confused and stressed out, to be honest. This feud's got me super stressed out because I'm so sick of Brock Lesnar. I'm beyond belief sick of Brock Lesnar. He's defended his title. We get the point. He's the most dominant superstar in WWE. We get it, guys. But I don't know. Everybody's thinking Roman Reigns is going to win, but I don't really know, guys. He's hit so many spears on Lesnar. He's hit so many Superman punches. Nothing's wiped out Lesnar. Lesnar's hit him with 5 F5s. Roman kicked out of almost all of them. And there's also rumors that this could be like a 10-15 second match or something, or a minute match or something like that. Where you could hit like a couple spears or something like that, or Superman punches, and for the win. Something I can definitely see happening. Something that just kind of came to my mind this morning when I was thinking about this match is maybe, just maybe, Roman could turn heel this way. This is the way I think Roman could turn heel. They did that whole storyline this Monday where Roman opened up the paper and kind of read it and then got sprayed in the eyes by Paul Heyman and all that. Here's what could happen. Ding, ding, ding. They start off the match. Brock Lesnar gets distracted. The ref gets distracted. Roman with a low blow to Brock Lesnar hits a spear or something like that. Or, screw it. Maybe he gets Brock Lesnar in an F5. Maybe he F5s Brock Lesnar, and that's the way he puts down the beast with his own finisher. Maybe that could be a way, and that way, it's Paul and Roman. But, they swerved us this Monday, making us not believe that's going to happen. But that was just kind of weird how Roman took it for a while and just kind of like read through it, you know, and then got sprayed in the face. But that's something that could happen. I'm just going to stick with Brock Lesnar for now, though, just to be safe on this one, because you know how WWE is. I'm not complaining or anything. But yeah, guys, that's my predictions. Roman could turn heel. I actually wouldn't mind that. That would be actually quite amazing. But if Dean turns heel, if Dean Ambrose turns heel, then Roman should not turn heel. But those are my predictions, guys. I hope you guys liked it. Make sure to leave a like on this live stream. Make sure to comment. Make sure to subscribe, guys. Please subscribe to my channel, and I'll bring you guys more videos and that kind of stuff. Hopefully, in the next week, make sure to look out for that Ringside Collectibles video review. And make sure to use discount code Tanner, TANNER, all caps, to save 10% at checkout. That's going to save you quite a bit of money. And I believe there is still a SummerSlam sale on Ringside Collectibles if you guys want to go check that out. I got to make sure that it's still up on there. But make sure to go check that out, guys. You're going to save a lot of money with all that. Make sure to go to Ringside Collectibles. They have the best... that's just the best place to get all your action figures and that kind of stuff. But that's it for this live stream, guys. I hope you guys liked it. Leave your comments down below. Which side plate do you think I'm going to keep on? Which one do you think I'm going to leave off? And who's going to win this match, guys? Because this is the match I'm the most excited for. But that's it for this video, guys. I hope you guys liked it. WWE Fan Talk Show, out.